Well, this is my lockdown holiday. So, I should be now in Devon in a holiday cottage with the kids, going out, doing the kind of lovely things we do, and also visiting some little local producer or something like that. Anyway, my lockdown holidays changed slightly, so what we're going to do, we're doing staycation. We're going to do some family days out. I'm also doing DIY on the farmhouse. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I'm doing the windows up, re-putting all the windows because they are pretty shonky. In fact, look, I've got putty on my hands here now. But, good thing is, I'm also going to have an awesome barbecue because these people, Wild and Game, have very kindly sent me a barbecue pack. Now, they contacted me and said, would you be interested in trying some of our food? And they do various different dishes which consist of sort of made from things like pheasant and stuff like that. In fact, they've got a pheasant pasty on there which I'm going to have to try at some point. Look on their website, wildandgame.co.uk. There'll be more details about it on there. But I'm going to be cooking a barbecue with some of the things in their barbecue pack. So we'll just have I'll open this up a little bit. I believe it arrives frozen, so I'm going to put some in the freezer, keep some for the barbecue. Anyway, we'll have a quick look at this. Then I'm cracking on up the step ladders with the front of the house. You'll be able to see what I'm doing, and then we'll have a barbecue. Yes, lockdown holiday. Cool. Well frozen, well packaged for me. Ooh. Right, crikey. Whoa, here we go. So we've got game pie, pork and pheasant, caramelised onion. Wow, look at this. Wild game burgers, wild boar and grouse sausages. That what? Wild game burgers, venison and pheasant sausages, wild boar and grouse sausages again, and what we got here, pheasant and venison burgers, pheasant and venison burgers, some more of those, blimey. And we've also got these. Wow, look at these. What we got here, wild boar steaks. Wild boar steaks. Oh wow, this is amazing. I'm loving this. Wild game partridge and fillets with lemon and chilli. And finally, pheasant fillets in garlic and herb marinade. Wow. So, I'm going to be trying some of these on the barbecue. That is an awesome box. Look at all this. Look at all this. So thanks Wild and Game for that. I'm going to put some in the freezer, and I'm going to keep some of it for myself to try on the barbecue later. Certainly going to be trying, look at this, grouse or pheasant sausages. That's got to be good. Right, we'll try some of these at some point anyway. Right, I'm going to crack on up the scaffolding. Barbecue time in a bit. Okay, so I'm up the scaffolding now, and just looking at these windows, and I'll turn it around in a minute. I'm just saying earlier about the windows needing some work. So these are replicas of the original Tudor windows that would have been in here. There are a couple of original windows on the house, but when my dad was doing up the house sort of 40 years ago, the rest of the windows were sort of 1930s rubbish ones really, and they'd rotted right out. So my dad then went back to original style windows from Tudor times, single glazed, but like you can see, I'll just spin it round. And there's Harry. Hello Harry, alright. The putty, I just chiselled this bit off here. The putty, can you see how the putty is all broken up? And the window panes are coming away. Look at that. You can see that there. The water's actually getting through to the other side. A couple of years ago I put this sort of mastic seal around as a quick fix to stop it, and now that's got to come off, and really I'm going to take these panes of glass out and re-putty them, put them back. Then I'm going to repair the windows, give them a bit of love. I think they need a bit of love, don't they? Look, the paint's all cracked. This old house. Look, there's even lumps of putty I put on the other side where I've just pulled out. This old house, look at that, you can see. So it's a stitching time really, because if I just leave these they'll deteriorate further, and this is north facing. No, it's not north facing, it's south facing. It gets a lot of rain on here blowing up this way. So I'm going to fix it up. Then I'm going to have some lovely sausages. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to scrape away the old mastic, and then I'm going to try and get out the window pane. I'm also working on the principle that I'll probably break at least one pane of glass, maybe more, and I'll have to go and get some more glass because I have broken other panes of glass doing this. Right, I have got all the mastic out around here. Right, can I get that piece of glass out? I wonder if I tap it from behind whether that will come out in one piece. We'll soon find out. That didn't work very well. Okay, so I might have broken the other one, but I think this one is going to come out alright. So we've got 2 panes of glass. The other one's in pieces. This one, not too bad. Just hope I don't break that when I put it back in. Right, so I've cleaned the plaster away, or the filler away, polyfiller, putty, whatever, from there. This bit here is still, look at that, ooh, it's a bit rotten in there as well. You can see where the water's been getting behind it. Big chunks of, look at that, that's not doing anything, that's not, look at that, that's not actually holding any glass really, is it? So my aim is to put new putty in, get the glass in. I've got to do all the way along, but I'm not going to film all that. We'll just do one window. Right, let's see how we go with that. So I've cleaned out around these windows. I am just putting putty in to get the windows back on. All the way around the frame. And you can see that. Let me just... And we can see that. And then I'll be putting the glass in at some point and hoping not to break the glass, which is always interesting. Right, glass going in. And the thing is, I haven't got the proper tack things to put this piece of glass in, so I'm going to have to tack it for now and then seal it up a bit better with the putty on the side. But do you know what? I think that's good enough for one day. So I've got my piece of glass in. Let's just take this off. Okay, so that's, I filled these bits, got to stain those. Piece of glass in here, got to put some attachments in there. I've got a special tool coming to do that. I think it's time for sausage time. Right, so Wild and Game sent me this box of barbecue stuff. We are going to have those for tea. I'm going to come back and do a little bit more of this later, but let's go and see what we've got for tea. Let's hope it's not putty. Oh, I'm glad to be off that scaffolding now anyway. It's getting a bit windy and I've had enough of that. So I jumped in the shower, I've come back down, whacked the barbie on. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. So I'm going for the sausages and the burgers on the barbie for today. I've got the wild and game ones, the wild and game pheasant and venison burgers. This is good. They smell nice. 40% pheasant, 35% venison, so they're going to be interesting. And these are wild boar and grouse sausages, venison and pheasant sausages. That's really cool because I've never tried anything like that before. So I'm looking forward to these. Bit too good for the kids maybe. For my kids anyway. Right, let's crack on. Have a sausage! Sausage me up. Okay, this should be interesting. We'll have a look. We'll have a taste test when we've finished. Okay, cooking away. These are doing nicely. I'm sort of waiting for my potatoes to cook now. The sausages are looking good. They smell nice. The burgers I think are already ready. Oh, I can't beat a barbecue, can you? We'll have a taste of those in a bit. Tune back in for the tasting. Okay, these are ready. What do you reckon, Harry?
Well,
do you want to see what the ingredients are?
No, you can.
Have I got to read it to you?
Yeah.
Wild boar and grouse sausages, and venison and pheasant, and those are venison and pheasant burgers. Sounds lovely, isn't it? A bit hot. Be careful with that. Let's get these on the plate then.
Ooh, look at that. Whoa.
Are you going to put them on there?
Sizzle them up.
Sizzle them up, Harry. Yummy. Right.
Master chef here.
Keep them separate. These are the wild boar, I think.
The wild boar.
And grouse, yes. Wild boar and grouse. Put the right.
That
Okay,
good.
that's the wild boar and grouse ones. You put those over there.
Nice wild boar.
Right. These are the pheasant and venison.
Bit spitty. Sure, it's the right time to have a lunchtime barbecue.
Yes, definitely.
You mean when it's like really windy?
It's a bit windy, I know it is, but it's still lovely though, isn't it? It's our lockdown.
Ooh, that's spitty.
That's a big one. You manage? 6 fat sausages sizzling on the barbecue.
4
Right.
big burgers.
Right, and what about the burgers? Where are we going to put those?
We do not have a tray.
Let's put those on here. Okay. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. We'll leave those a bit longer.
Quite good.
Right, tee up. So that is the venison and pheasant. And that's the wild boar and grouse.
Oh, it's right.
Okay.
Like a wild boar is like a pig, so I think you'd like that one.
Okay.
It
is a pig.
I'm sure you'd like all of them.
You won't have this one, and this one looks quite well done.
Yes.
Try the wild boar one first.
Hey, mate, you drinking it?
Sausage. Right, it's really nice.
That's hot.
Yeah, really tasty.
First bite of burger. It's mine's come down. What kind of burgers are these?
Venison and pheasant. We will report back after I've eaten about 6 of these.
Right, can you save that one?
Are you enjoying that, Harry?
Good.
So we've eaten this. We've eaten the burgers. How many marks out of 10 for the burgers, Harry?
No, they're good.
Yeah.
A little hot.
Yeah, very tasty. I could just eat burgers and sausages all the time. Right?
Lovely.
My favourite, the wild boar and grouse, I think. I really like the burgers as well. They're really nice. Enjoying that?
Really nice. Yes, lovely. Thank you.
Well done. Not much left, is there? Well, that's a big thumbs up from us. Wild and Game have sent me these burgers and sausages. I do recommend them. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go and have a look at their website yourself. Certainly fantastic for the barbecue, but they've got a lovely range of other things like pheasant pasties, pies, different things like that. Hopefully I'll be trying some more of those in the future. But in the meantime, crack on, stay safe.